Good morning at CCW 2025, the biggest event ever recorded in critical communications history. So join me in Critical Communications World Brussels Expo in Belgium. Wilkinson, thank you very much for hosting me here at the booth of Mobile Tornado. And you probably have seen the interviews that I had with Luke before about the best MCX solution in the world. We're going to talk about that, of course, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what happened over the last half year, right? Because much has happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you, Gert, as always. It's been a busy first half of the year for Mobile Tornado. We've had some good partner wins that I'll come on to in a minute, and we've also made some really quite good developments that we're showcasing at the show today. So starting on the new developments, we have developed a new dispatcher, which is a web-based dispatcher. Previously our dispatcher was an application-based dispatcher. So the web-based dispatcher has got an enhanced UI, so we've modernized all the UI of the dispatcher. Still kept all the functionality that was in the old dispatcher, but very much brought it into the 21st century with the UI. It's had some really, really good feedback from the people who've come and seen it at the show, so we're really happy with that. And then we've also launched a Debrief Centre.
A Debrief Centre?
Now the Debrief Centre is an enhanced recording platform that's a part of the dispatcher. It's a very unique development that we've developed for some government agencies, and we're really pleased to launch it at the show today. Partner wins, so we signed a new exclusive distribution agreement in the UK with a company called Syndico. That was great. They're going great guns. They've just done a really nice deployment at Heathrow Airport, and they've got lots of good pipeline that's going to come through this year.
They're a very huge UK player in critical communications,
massive,
right?
critical, yes. Massive. We also signed a new agreement with Prairie Mobile in Canada. So they've got several offices across Canada, massive two-way radio distributor again. They're looking to starting to implement our PTT system now and push that out to their customer base. And I suppose the really big one for us that we were delighted about was a couple of months ago we signed a new 10-year exclusive agreement in Mexico with our key partner Servitron. Servitron have been our partner for 8 years. They've done amazing things over those 8 years, grown a massive customer base under their brand of TeamVox. So they white label our platform as TeamVox under the Servitron banner. And the company was delighted to secure that. To give them exclusivity in Mexico was really important to us. And for them to now grow together with Mobile Tornado, grow the brand of TeamVox, hopefully grow it out of Mexico as well, was really good for the company. And it's great to have Edgar with us today, who's the owner of Servitron.
So it will be great to talk with Edgar about that deal, about his intentions in the other part of the world, because we always tend to talk about Europe, but there's so much more going on, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So let's quickly talk to Edgar, and he's probably talking with Luke. Sorry, can I interrupt you for a second? Can I talk to Edgar? Edgar Fajardo, thank you for talking to me about your relationship with Mobile Tornado, right? Before we go into that, can you tell me a little bit more about Servitron? Because not a lot of viewers know Servetron probably.
Right. So we are based out of Mexico. So we've been in the two-way radio business like forever, almost 3 decades. Yes. Always in the two-way business-to-business service. So we serve different verticals like electric utilities, transportation, private security, and some public safety agencies, wide area networks, and especially now with the broadband mission-critical solutions.
And you're a long-time LMR user, right? You're in this business for so you have seen the transition from narrowband to broadband, and which is still happening right now. So why did you pick Mobile Tornado?
Definitely, yeah. So when you have users with mission-critical needs, you have to rely on a partner that can create the same kind of service as close as possible as LMR. So Mobile Tornado understood that from the beginning, and that's why we started the relationship with them, because they understand that very clearly from the beginning.
Purely from a technology point of view.
Definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
so how is the relationship on the other part, so interaction and support? Because
Yeah.
that's important as well, right?
That's very important. One of the main reasons that we have been working with them, because they have always been there for us, helping us. I mean, evolve the solution,
Yes.
and obviously here and there helping with the different end users.
Okay, and do you have specific needs for the app? Because I can imagine if you work with so many end users, you have different needs for different end users. Do you communicate those needs to Mobile Tornado and they adjust and then?
Definitely. I mean, they have always been open, hearing about those specific needs. Serving different verticals. Not all verticals have the same
Exactly.
needs or specific application needs, and they have always been open, hearing that, and trying to adjust whatever the market is asking for, so we can deliver better.
We're looking at the web-based dispatcher, as you call it.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little bit of a demo, right? So in short, what does it do?
Yeah, so it's got the same sort of great functionality that our current Windows native dispatcher has. However, it's had a UI facelift, and this is how it looks. So you've got your groups and contacts on this left-hand side here. You can see some more features now, so you can see the battery level sort of live. Again, groups and contacts, I'll show you the groups section. Groups is the same as before. We still have our workspace in the middle where you can have all the groups up and speak through there, so speak to them. Then over on the right hand side, we've got our map functionality still. So in there, you've still got your live location tracking. However, now on here, if you were to click on a user, we can now do a one-to-one call from the map, and we can view a little bit more information about their status, the accuracy of their location, get their address, that type of thing. We still have the options for location history, and that can be, again, still across up to 8 users. And then the updated chat function. So now our chat function pops up, more similar to sort of modern technologies, LinkedIn, that type of thing. So
Another topic that I just discussed with Luke is the Debrief Center. That's in the same web-based dispatcher built-in, right?
Yep.
So can you explain that to me as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Debrief Center is a new feature. It's really sort of pushing the boundaries of recording and tracking for sort of security functionalities. It's provisioned using our Windows-based dispatcher currently. So in there is where you can set up the schedule, set up the users that you want to record, and set up the time. In there as well, you can even set up to have a reoccurring sequences. So if you've got reoccurring times when you'll need this functionality, you can just set that up and be confident that it's going to do it time in, time out.
Is there a demo you can share to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
This is the Debrief Center. So this is an advanced recording platform which is aimed at public safety and security. This is how it looks. So what you can see on here is a recording of where the users have been. Each one of these small bits here is a voice recording, so it's a voice burst. So we'll play this back. You can scroll along the bottom, so you can toggle to move along backwards and forwards. You can also change the speed, so the playback speed, so you can have it up to sort of 100%. So what you can see here is the burst coming through. You can see where it was. If I click on this as well, what it will show you is the speed of the user was going and the distance that they have traveled through the recorded route. And the final thing to show on here is the transcribing. So this will transcribe everything that's been said during the bursts, and we can translate that into different languages. So it can detect a language and translate it to the language that you need.
Next step.
Next steps. We've got a lot of stuff to close out towards the end of this year. We've got a committed roadmap that we need to fulfill, and we're committed to do that by the end of the year. We need to carry on enhancing our MCPTT products. We've obviously got CCW in London next year, which will be great for us. Being a UK-based company, home show, and promises to be another great CCW in the UK.